What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another video, and today we are going to be doing a FOMC trade recap. I took two trades this FOMC, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I did right and what I did wrong. I avoided a trade, and I'm kind of upset that I did because the trade I did avoid was honestly very perfect. But I'm gonna talk to y'all about everything though. Took two trades. I'm up $2,000 today on the accounts. And let's get right into it. So, first trade I ended up coming into FOMC. Obviously, I wanted to be patient. I wanted to just wait and see what we were going to get, because I was hearing a lot of people say this is going to be a super big move. This is going to heavily affect the rest of the year. It's going to be the most important day of the year. But honestly, it really wasn't. Don't get mad at me for saying that. But like, this was honestly a regular FOMC day. A lot of people were gassing it, but it was very regular though. But based off all that, I was being very cautious coming into the day. And the first thing I recognized once 2 o'clock opened up was this short opportunity that I did not end up taking. I'm gonna tell y'all why. So we opened up. Let's rewind to 2 o'clock. We opened up, put in a very strong SMT right here with ES, and I usually trade NQ, by the way, but today one NQ contract with like a very small stop. Honestly, I'm gonna show y'all actually when I get into that. But we had this SMT though, respecting the fair value gap still. We ended up getting a 1 minute inversion plus a change in the state right here. Plus we closed below the VWAP. I'm about to start incorporating that as well. And I'm shout out to one of my students. He put me onto it. But we had this A plus short setup. My whole thing was I wanted to wait to see what Powell had to say, so I didn't take this. But this was honestly perfect though. This was textbook, as you can see. Ended up playing out perfectly. Really sparked this entire sell-off manipulation move before we ended up going higher. My whole thing was we are still holding the daily imbalance. We're holding the daily still, holding the 4 hour. We have an SMT at these lows right here, so I'm still going to be bullish. I'm still going to be looking for the longs. I'm still going to be waiting to see some type of reaction from price, and that is what we got. So the first trade I ended up taking was a loss. I ended up taking this right here, SMT at the lows. We ended up getting this change in the state plus a 30-second inversion right here. This was my first long I took. I got stopped out. Ended up waiting. Ended up seeing the same exact thing on the 1 minute. I waited for us to get above the EMA. Once we got this close above the EMA, I retried the position. Same exact risk. Same stop loss. Initial TP was this internal high resting inside the fair value gap because we did end up putting an SMT in. So I did close my first 90% of my position at this high for wherever I locked in at that point. I took off majority at that high though, and I wanted to see continuation to. There is an unfilled hourly gap. Let me show y'all this unfilled hourly gap resting relative equal highs as well. This is where I want to see the continuation to. But yeah, I took off a majority at this high though. Ended up leaving the runners. We tapped the 5 minute. We got a very perfect V shape out of that 5 minute tap. So I did end up pyramiding on this. I pyramided once we got to this inversion, and my stop was like literally right here because it was my break-even point. I didn't want to go into any drawdown, so that was my break-even point. But sadly, I did end up getting stopped out. I did end up getting stopped out right here, but you know, we still made money on the day. Still secured a very great amount of profits. Very happy with how today went. It is a little tragic that I did miss out on an extra good amount of money, but you know, FOMC, this is my, is this my first green day on the week? This might be, honestly. I don't know though. Very good week, very good day. I mean, very good setup. I'm very happy with it. We had a lot of low resistance liquidity as well that led me to believe that this was going to be a proper setup. Why is my thing tripping? Low resistance liquidity, SMT at the lows. We were respecting the daily opening gap as well perfectly, as y'all can see. Perfect reaction out of it. This was another confluence of mine that I completely forgot about as well. But yeah, and I wanted to see that continuation push past London into that untapped hourly imbalance. But got stopped out. Not matter, it still made my money on the day. Let me pull up my I guess a trade singer screenshot. Should I just do that? Yeah. I'll pull that up so y'all can see P&L for both accounts. I made $1,000 on one and then 900 on the other. Damn, that's small. Hold on, let me make it bigger. My bad. If I can even do that, I don't think I can do that right here. I kind of suck. Oh, here we go. kill me, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my 2 accounts though. Not mad at it. I will be documenting these new accounts with y'all. This is my first day trading them, so that's what the balance is on both. But the trader 5 straight to 500 accounts, by the way. And yeah, I'm yapping. I gotta get to class though, so I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Peace out. Have a blessed day, by the way. Peace out.